Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. I do apologise we don't have game audio today. It's for some reason not working, I don't know why. But never mind. I don't know what it's doing, all I know is I've got game audio but you guys don't, which is a little bit frustrating. But we're going to head over to the Sparkling Skylands to get this stream started. So we're going to head over here because we need to get stuff sorted in the Sparkling Skylands. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. We are up at the top of the ladder. Right. There we go. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna sort something out. Okay, right, there we go. Oops. I just hit the mic. Right. Okay, there we go, we're all sorted. So, this is where we're at. I was gonna turn my game audio down a little bit because the music is just a little bit loud for me. So, I need to figure out where things are gonna be. We're gonna speak to this one as well. So this is Gardevoir. Why, hello there. I sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Okay, so we're going to explain things. Oh, you're building towers with the help of the Pokemon in the hope that humans may return someday. What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by humans. Feel free to take them, they might be of use to you. You know, I sense something within you, a strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on this island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. Okay. So we're going to very quickly follow Gardevoir, who has teleport and trade. And we're going to see where she's going to take us. Because we need to get through the storyline in the Sparkling Skylands so we can unlock the Magnemite form. Right, here it is. There's a cave beneath this building that has piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from deep within. I've been hesitant to venture in by myself. Would you be willing to explore with me? Sure thing. Why, thank you. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that is still the case, first we'll need to block off the source of the water. Take Gardevoir with you, take them. Let's be on our way then. Voila. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to speak to Gardevoir again. So, we can get past here. But it's flooded. Okay. Yeah, this is quite badly flooded. And I did empty my inventory before going live. Which maybe was a mistake. Okay. That's fine, because we can clear that out. Which actually clears all of the water, I think. Look, Ditto, I'm certain those are deposits of the source of the powerful aura I sense. You completed Gardevoir's request. And this is Pokemetal. So that aura was coming from this Pokemetal fragment. This aura is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulging my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though deposits of this ore are known to be quite hard, I doubt you'd manage to smash them with ease. There must be some way to extract it, surely. Don't forget you can power up Rock Smash by you eating a hamburger steak. As for how to make hamburger steak, sizzle it in a frying pan. What's this? You want to eat a hamburger steak? What an unexpected response. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier, or did I? Imagine it. Okay, so let's just double check what the request says. Show off a Pokemetal fragment. Okay. So we could just eat this. Oh, actually, I already have it. I already have the upgraded Rock Smash. So we could just do this. And then you continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you smelt those in the smelting furnace to make ingots, you should be able to craft all kinds of tools and items. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Okay. So we've done that request with Gardevoir. Though Gardevoir's going to need a home. But we'll work on that at some other point. Let's just get out of the cave for now. Oh. There's a PC here. We're going to need to power that with electricity at some point. But let's get out of this cave and head over to the Pokemon Center. Which I genuinely don't actually know where it is. I kind of know where I'm going, kind of not. So we will figure that bit out. I believe we need to go across our bridge that we made before. Where we were here a few weeks ago. So we can go across there. And then I think if we continue across here. Yeah, we need to get over there. So we realistically need to go over here. And I believe somewhere across here should be where Rookedy is and where we can get the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it's just over there because that's where Tangrowth is. So let's go over there and see what Rookedy's great idea is. Thanks for helping me with the town, Ditto. I just thought of another way to make it even nicer here. Whoa, tell me. Well, how about building houses in this town? Houses like the humans had. I heard you could do that if you have something called a building kit. So if you have a building kit, could you build a house around here? Come get me while you're doing it and I'll help too. Okay, yep. Okay. So do we have to use a building kit or can we just make a house? It just says build a house, so I think what we can do is, if we return home, go to the Withered Wasteland, and then we can get a bunch of blocks to build a house that doesn't need a build Pokemon, and we should be all good. And that should mean that we can get sorted and get everything that we need to do in the Sparkling Skylands done. So that's going to be the idea. If you are enjoying the stream, please make sure you're leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It will greatly help us out. Right. We need to go to our storage. I'm not bothered about how the house looks at the minute. Okay, we've got a recipe for swirl paint. Okay. It's not really what we're after. I'm just going to get, I think... I might just take some brick wall. Grab a simple boat door. And then we need 3 pieces of furniture. We will go with a hay wooden bed. So we'll do that. And then we could just go straight back to the sparkling Skylands. However, I'm thinking it would be best to go to the bleak beach first. Because that should work better. Just because of where it will take us out. Right. So we'll go over to the bleak beach and then we'll go over to the sparkling Skylands from there. Okay, right. There we go. I do apologise for going inside that. I was just having a drink. Right. Let's go across here. Go through this gateway here. Because this will take us to the sparkling Skylands, but in a better place that's a bit more convenient. Is the idea. So that's what we're going to do. And we should be able to get a house built. And get on our way to sorting out the sparkling Skylands. Which should be pretty good. We just need to work on sorting it all out. Which will require us to just go and use this lift to get across. So that guy takes us up to there, in which we will find Tangrowth and Rookedy. There we go. And let's get a house built over here. We will build a quick house here, I think. Just so that it's out the way enough that it's not going to be a problem. But it's also in a useful place for us to live. I was going to craft a... I was going to craft the Ditto flag while I was here. While I was in the wasteland. But I didn't grab twine to do it. So we'll have to see if we can do that while we're here. Hopefully we can get twine in the Skylands. Otherwise we might be a bit stuck. Right. So we've got some waste paper for doing that. Because this is where you get waste paper from, is in this area. Right. Let's just get this all sorted. And that makes that a house. And if I use cut on this, is that gonna... yeah, that gives us twine. And then we can get leopard berries from here. Which means we might be able to make a Ditto flag. Which will mean we can return home to the sparkling Skylands. Which will be a very useful thing. Oh, I need sturdy stick. Can we get sturdy sticks here? I mean, I've not seen any sturdy sticks in this area, so maybe not. Okay. We might still need to go back to the wasteland then. Unless they might be sticks. Yeah, they are. Right, perfect. We can get a ditto flag. We can set that as our home, just so that it's gonna work perfectly well. Because then at least we will be able to have somewhere to live. And then, as I say, be able to return home whenever we need to. So there we go, we've made a ditto flag, which we will just stick inside the house. Or we could actually just stick it next to the door. This house is now our home. Right. And that means the environment level has increased to level 2. Which means we have a wider selection of items and challenges to do. Right, shop. So we get the box sofa, the office chair, a bunch of items actually. Oh, we get a pop-up sofa at level 3. We get a magazine rack at level 3, a bathtub at level 3. We get a slide. I can buy a slide. We also get another PP up at level 3, but I can get packing tips expert. Which means we can put even more stuff in our bag. Oh, a Pokemon kit. I so want that. I definitely want a Pokemon kit. CD rack recipe. That would be useful. Refrigerator recipe. Washing machine recipe, that's fine. And then we also have some metal fencing, and we got the asphalt road recipe, which will definitely be useful. So we'll get that, and we'll get the mosaic recipe as well. That'll do well. And then let's speak to Rookedy. Oh, you made a house. Now this place looks more like a real town, don't you think? Thank you so much. Okay, right. So what requests do we have now? Just raising the environment level to level 3. Well, I think that's going to require us to make some habitats. So let's make some of the basic habitats. We need to get water. And that's going to make the pink tall grass habitat. And then we need to make sure Rookedy's got a house. Then we might eventually tell us what kind of house he wants. So maybe we just go with that. And eventually we'll get told what he wants. And this can be a pink shaded, a tree shaded pink tall grass, sorry. There we go. Which is another few common and rare Pokemon. What will also help us out, I think, is just by watering the ground. And by the way, we've got... Oh, we now have 4 screens on our ability to carry items. We now have 4 screens for it. Right, we're just going to do this. Just so we get some more, like, land watered. And then we can get some... We've got, like, 3 habitats set up, I think. And we'll do another one here. I think. There we go. Another tree-shaded pink tall grass habitat there. And we've had a trace of a Pokemon here. A fluffy flower bed, which is equally where Rookedy lives, and that looks like a Vulpix. So let's get the Rototilla. Or Rototilla, sorry. And we'll just make a fluffy flower bed there. And we'll make a second one so that Rookedy gets a home as well. And then we can also get Vulpix. Or I'm assuming it's Vulpix. I'm making an assumption that it's Vulpix based on the kind of silhouette that we get. I'm guessing it's Vulpix, but yeah, we will have to see. Right. Oops. I just put it in our pocket when I wasn't going to, but never mind. Right, so we've got Skyland flowers and other Skyland flowers, which gives us the fluffy flower bed. Let's go grab a Rookedy. Follow me. We have a home for you over here. But let's inspect this, see what Pokemon we have here. That is... I know that Pokemon. It's a Spriggy... It's a Spaghetti... it is a Sprigatito, I think. Sprigatito. That sounds better. I'm guessing that's how you say it. So it's a grass cat Pokemon. It's a tree-shaded pink tall grass. And it has the grow speciality. And it does spawn in one other habitat. And we've got a message from our Pokédex. You earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. You got a recipe for a stone fireplace. Cool. We can definitely use that in decorating as we move forward. And in a few weeks start work on Pallet Town. Right, want to move in here? Yeah, that's your new home. Okay, there we go. That's Rookedy happy. So let's see how close we are to level 3 environment. Not very. Because we still have Gardevoir with no home. But I don't know what kind of home Gardevoir lives in. Let's just... Oops. No. Filter. In this area. So Gardevoir we don't have any habitat for currently. So I might just move Gardevoir into the house. Which will help. Oh, let me tell you. Hey, Ditto. You know how you're always making homes for us? Well, I know a home you could make. I'll tell you all about it. It's for a Pokemon called Froakie. I saw them in places like this all the time. Okay. So, hydrated pink tall grass. Okay. That should be easy, I think. If only we could find some water. Okay, there's water over here, so we can do it up here. Maybe. Hang on. We might need to figure a way up to the water. Because I might be going a really silly way to get up, but never mind. We have a tendency to do things the hard way. Right. Let's see. How much water is there up here? None. I don't know where that water was coming from then. Oh, but we have water here, actually. Let's suck up the liquid. And then if we go over here... and we can place it down in here for now. Oops. Okay, we can place it there. While I figure out where we're actually going to put hydrated tall grass. Or hydrated pink tall grass, that's what I should say. We can drop onto our little bridge, hopefully. Or if we just drop down to there. We could just bring the water over here. That makes it easier, I think. We can bring it over here. And we could just fill this in. And hopefully we can get rid of all the water. Okay, we'll just gulp the rest because we don't need that much water, to be fair. And there we go, we've got the habitat for, was it Froggy? Or however, whatever the Pokemon was. Froakie, not Froggy, Froakie. Okay. So we've done that, we've got another Pokemon here, so let's go grab that. And this one is... I can't see him. A Dreepy. So this one is a lingering Pokemon. It's a Dragon Ghost type and has the Gather ability. Which means we are ever increasing our amount of Pokemon. Which is very, very helpful. But let's see if we have any Pokemon in the pink tall grass. Not yet. Okay. Do we have anyone in there? No. So let's go see if we can get Gardevoir again. We'll go back to Gardevoir, make them a house. Or well, we'll get them into a home that we've already built. Just so they're not a no home, because that will affect our environment level. So it doesn't matter entirely what kind of home we give them. Eventually we can make it better, but for now, I go more on just getting the environment level up. I just need to see if I can get up to without too much difficulty, which it is a little bit difficult to get up there, but okay, it's just a large relic there. I'm not too bothered about the large relics currently. But we can go up the vines, which is helpful, because that takes us to this level, which is where we will find Gardevoir if I can get back up there, because I just fell. Oops, I've fallen again. This is not going well. I keep falling, apparently. Apparently I can't stay on the bridge. Right, there we go. Right, okay. Let's head up here. And we will see if we can figure out how to get over. No, okay. Can we... How do we get out of this area? Ah, just like that, okay. And then we just need to figure out where Gardevoir was. We will see what this... oh, you've already registered this Pokemon. Would you like to open your Pokédex? Yes. Okay, so this is the Playland Pokédex, but we will do that at Habitat. We will do that another time, though. Right, where was the Withered Wasteland Gateway? Ah, hang on. I recognise this. Gardevoir, I think, should be in here somewhere. Maybe still in the cave. Or maybe not. I was hoping we'd find where Gardevoir was, but I don't know where they've gone. which is a little bit problematic. Where's Gardevoir gone? Because I need to give her a home. But I can't give her a home if we can't find her. Right. Where was the cave? I will go back into the cave, I think. If we can figure out how to get in there. Right, yeah, we'll go back into the cave. And we'll go up and out through here. And we'll see if we can find Gardevoir to get her a home. Because that's the key bit, is getting her a home. So that then she can positively affect the environment rather than harming the environment level. But I don't know where she is, so. Okay, looks like she's disappeared completely for a bit, so we might just need to leave that for a bit. Because there's no point in us just hunting for the moment, I don't think. Just because if we just stay here hunting her, we're just going to waste a load of time. Whereas we could be doing other stuff to just get the environment level up, so. What crops are these, though? Okay, looks like it's just loads of wheat and tomatoes. Okay. Right. Let me go over here, because I think we can get down. Yeah, if we go up here, we can get back down to the Pokemon Center, which will at least get us into a better place. Good afternoon, Lucky Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Wonderful to have you here. Right. I might go and speak to a Pokemon, see if they know where Gardevoir's gone. That might be a wise idea. Because I think Gardevoir could literally get anywhere, is the part of the problem. But we've at least got a Pokemon in here, so let's go do this. How are you today, Lucky Gaming? Hope you are well. Right, is this Froakie? Froakie, croak, croak, check out my bubbles. They're on a whole new level of supple springiness. Probably because I found a great home where I can get lots of rest. Whoa, what? You made this place because you want to make sure everyone's got a comfy spot to stay? Well, that does it. I'm going to help you out. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? Okay, so he's a bubble frog Pokemon who lives in the hydrated pink tall grass and just has the water ability. And we do have a Pokemon in this pink tall grass. I'm doing okay, thanks. Just popped in while I wait for cake to bake. Oh, nice. That is Trapinch. Hey, you, listen to this. I was going to use my jaw to dig myself a little home in the ground, but honestly it seemed like way too much work. But then I stumbled on a spot that's totally perfect for me. What's the chances, right? What, you made this home with that jaw? Well, that's jawsome. That is such a bad pun. Right. So this is an ant pit Pokemon. It's a ground type and it has the bulldoze speciality. Okay, so where are we on the environment level now? Okay, we're getting there. Sprigatito, or however you say the name, is a bit more comfortable now, which is amazing. He's now in the average rather than iffy. We are just going to need to get as many Pokemon as we can in here, I think. Oh, I just remembered. Okay. Hey Ditto, you like making cozy Pokemon, right? Then let me share a little secret. There's a pond with a canoe in it around here, and a long time ago I saw a Dragonite living in a spot like that. Ooh, I want Dragonite. A waterside dinghy. So it needs duckweed, a high up location, and the canoe. Right. Let's see then. I've seen the canoe. I've definitely seen a canoe. It's got to be up here because this is where the water is. Because there's water up here, so it's got to have been up here somewhere. Let me see. Can we find the waterside dinghy spot? Because I wasn't really paying attention to where it was, which was maybe a little mistake, but let's see. We will see what we can do to get this sorted. Right. Can we get across to there? Because I'm guessing it's actually going to be over there, actually. Right. Let me drop down there. Oh, not that far. I didn't quite mean to drop quite so far. Thankfully, we already have a staircase up, so it's not affected us too badly. Right. And let's see then. Could we find this little canoe? Because as I say, we did find a canoe earlier, but I didn't pay much attention to it. Which now seems like that might have been a mistake to not pay attention, but I did think the canoe was going to be a really important feature. I wasn't thinking that the canoe was the most important item to get a Pokemon spawn. Right. If we go across here. Ah, there's Gardevoir. Right. You're going to follow me because you're not going to get lost again. Follow me. Right. So that will help increase the environment level as well. But where was this little canoe? Where was the canoe? Let's see. I genuinely don't know. Right, okay. Oh, I'm tinkering a ton today. Who's saying that? Right, okay. Who's saying I'm tinkering a ton? Oh, I've fallen. Is there someone up there, do you reckon? Yeah, it's someone up there. Okay. Let's see if we can get up to them then. Because if they're tinkering a ton, that's either going to be Tinker Tink or Tinker Ton. If it's Tinker Ton, then it would be more useful to have them on the Cloud Island right now. Right, how high up are they? Ah, they're in here. Oops, might have messed up. Okay, so what's going on in there then? And who is that? That's definitely not Tink Tink. Yeesh, what a mess. Didn't expect that weird machine thingy to literally blow up in my face. Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you even doing here? I'm making a town. Well, I'll be your fixing up the town to bring in more Pokemon. That sure sounds like a fun undertaking, it does. I love big tall buildings, see? I spend my time collecting junk from here junk from here and there and trying to assemble it all into something interesting. Like this tower here. I built this whole thing. Believe it or not, it's why I call myself the Tink Master. It is Tinkerton, which is an engineer Pokemon. And it lives in the oversized dumping ground, which we already knew that. Well, could I ask you to give me a hand with something while you're at it, kid? I'm thinking it might even help with that town builder you got going on. Sure thing. Well, hey, I do appreciate it. Now let's get down to brass tacks. I need you to bring me 6 bricks of concrete. Think you can manage that? See, I need all that stuff to fix the lifts. The islands of this town look like they all used to be connected by lifts. I figure we could use them to come and go as we please, if they weren't all broken down, that is. So I was thinking, if the lifts are all busted, the obvious thing to do is fix them up, make them usable again. Turns out though, I need concrete for that, and I got no clue how to make any. I bet old Concorder knows how to make it. If you find Concorder kicking around somewhere, could you ask him to whip up some concrete for me? Just so you know, I bet Concorder's hanging out somewhere like this. Okay, so it's a construction site generator. So it needs iron scaffold, iron pipes and furnace. Okay. Oh, I always forgot you need limestone to make concrete. You should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some before you head out. Okay. So the Tink Master, or Tinkerton, isn't currently able to be, to get a house. But that's fine. We got a recipe for a scrap cube. Okay. Right, we need to find some iron pipes. I've just seen someone. Someone's having trouble following you. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We'll sort that out in a second. Right. Can we get up there? Okay, I was trying to be clever. We can actually do that. Yeah, someone's struggling to follow me still. I will sort that in a second. I'm just grabbing this. Okay. Right. Hello, Gardevoir. Let's go over here then. We will go across the bridge. And let's see if we can get Concorder to spawn in. Is this going to be needing... Oops. Let me just cut that. And then let's use the leafage. Because I'm guessing it's going to be a pink shaded... Oh, tree shaded pink tall grass. Okay. I expected that to be a different habitat, but never mind. Right. Am I right to say there's a furnace here? Veggies are the best. Okay. We'll deal with that in a second. Right. We found trace of Pokemon. Yeah. I need to have a look at it. Oh, it needed 2, I think. Ah, it needed 2 iron scaffolds. Oops. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Because I need to get some more iron scaffold. Wanna move in here? Yeah. Right, okay. So that's Garde d'Ivoire sorted there. We just need to go back up to where Tinkerton was. To get some more of the iron scaffolding. Just because that's the one place where I know where we can get that. So if we get some more of that, we can get Concord Dirt to spawn. I just fell. Okay, right, let's go back up here and we'll see if we can get Concorder to spawn in, because that will be a needed requirement. Right, there we go, iron scaffold. So let's go across here and see if we can get Concorder to spawn in now in a habitat built just for him. So let's go over here. And that makes the habitats. Which will only spawn Concorder. Common, so it shouldn't take too long. So let's go back down here. And we'll see if we've got any other Pokemon spawned in. Ah, we have. Okay, so this is probably Vulpix, I think. That's definitely Vulpix. Uh-oh, one sec. Scratch, 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 scratch. Phew, I'm done. I have so many tails, it's hard to keep my fur tidy. Anyway, now that I'm all sorted, let me greet you properly. It's great to meet you. So it's a fox Pokemon. Fire type, and it has the burn speciality. Okay. Oops. So, oh, hello, anyone there? We've got another Pokemon. This is going well. Okay. So this is Swablu. You're not dirty or anything, are you? Oh, I mean, sorry to ask. It's just if things are dirty around me, it's really hard for me to ignore. But anyway, nice to meet you. If you ever get all dusty, I can pat you clean with my wings. So this is a cotton bird Pokemon. It's a normal flying type. It has the litter speciality and is spawning in a pink tall grass habitat. Okay. So where are we on the environment level? We're getting better. And it's not classing Tinkmaster as no home, which is good. Right. Let's just claim that. And, oh, I could settle down here nicely. Is that Concorder? It most definitely is. This old place ain't what it used to be back in my day. Where's all the concrete gone? Used to stretch as far as the eye could see, but now it's plumb disappeared. I say, this is a real pickle, but I suppose I'll just have to start spreading the word about concrete again. Starting with you, now listen up. Concrete's amazing. Why, you can make stuff with it or brandish it all weapon-like. I'll make a concrete convert out of you yet. Okay, so he's a muscular Pokemon. It is thought that Concorder taught humans how to make concrete more than 2,000 years ago. He is a fighting type, sworn to the construction site generator, has the build and crush, and he is the final evolution of Timber and Girder. 30 years of making concrete. What's that now? You want some concrete? That's a mighty fine thing to be, Wood said young'un. You've definitely come to the right Pokemon. There's just one little problem. If you want to make some concrete, we're gonna need a concrete mixer. It's a machine you put limestone into. That material's key, mind you, and then it mixes it all up for you. Think of procure me one. You came with a recipe for a concrete mixer. Well, I'll be. You're a dependable young'un if I've ever saw one. Once you made yourself a concrete mixer, set it up near the water. Let me know when you're done. You hear? And, oh, don't forget to bring some limestone as well. Right. So, how are we making a concrete mixer? It's going to be in utilities. I imagine concrete mixer. 2 iron ingots. Okay, let's go and return home to the wasteland. Because I believe we have 2 iron ingots. And we do already have a home for Concorder, but we're going to keep him in the Skylands for a little bit first. Okay, right, we've arrived home. So let's get us some iron ingots and we'll get some concrete. And then we will eventually bring Concorder down to the wasteland. But it's important to know that we've got him. 2 iron ingots. Utilities. Concrete mixer. Okay, there we go. And we'll make a sprinkler as well while we're here. There we go. And so let's head back over to the Skylands. Yeah, we'll go to the Sparkling Skylands, which will be a hell of a lot quicker now to get to, because we have a home there. So we'll head back to the Skylands and we will see where we're at. And see if we can't get some more Pokemon to spawn in. You have arrived home. Right. So we need to get some water. I'm thinking if we just stick it here. There we go. That'll do. Use. Looks like a Pokemon can process. Yes. Right. So we need to get limestone. Which I have seen around here. I just need to get it. There was through here. Oh. 5 Pokemetal ingots. Nice. We will sort out the veggie is best in a second. We just need to get some limestone. Okay. Let's see then. So we need to find some limestone. And we still need to find this canoe. We still need to figure out what happened to that canoe. Because I don't know where it is. Right. And I think now that we've unlocked Tinkerton, I'm going to Google how to get him to spawn on a cloud island. Because I've been trying to get a Tinkerton to spawn for a while. And it's just not been spawning on there. So I think we might have to see how that's going to work. We will see if we can find this canoe as well. Because I don't know I don't know where we found it originally. Where did we find that canoe? It's got to be on the island over there. Because that's the only place where there's any water. Okay, we fell quite far there, but we'd intended to fall down, but not quite that far. Right, let's see then. So we know the canoe's not over here. So is it over on this side somewhere? Where's the canoe? I'm guessing above there. Okay, right, so let's see, we need to find limestone and a canoe. I have seen limestone as well. So limestone's down there. But we're told the habitat that's going to use the canoe is high up. Or needs to be in a high up location. So I'm guessing it's got to be at least somewhat higher on the Skylands, I would imagine. Right. So is there any other water on this land here? Have we got any other water here? It doesn't look like it. Which means it's got to be on that island there. I'm gonna say. I'm going to say it's got to be on this land here. On this larger land mass is where we've got to find a canoe, I think. But let's smash through some limestone. Okay, right. Let me jump up there. We will jump up there to get out. And yeah, there's actually no water on this island. Am I going to have to go back through the street to figure out where the canoe was? Because I'm so sure I saw a canoe somewhere. And that just goes off into nothingness. And there's no canoe on there. Let's go back up here. We'll go back up here and see where we're gonna be. I mean, it does say there's a canoe nearby to the Pokemon that said it. He said it was nearby, and I kind of get the feeling we've travelled quite far. So we maybe travelled beyond this, what we would say is nearby. Right. Right, for now, let's go back over here. I will get Concorder to make some of the concrete. I've fallen again. Oh my. The sparkling Skylands are definitely a recipe for falling. Which isn't good, but it's fine. We work with it. We work with what we have. Right, Concorder's home. We need to go to the concrete mixer, which is over here. We can put some limestone in there. We will grab Concorder. Okay. Follow me, Concorder, because we have put some limestone in here. Let's split up. Right, come on. Use the crush ability. Oh, hello, anyone there? Where are they? Hang on. Oh. They're in the habitat that I made earlier. Okay. Why do I get so many ugly Pokemon? Pupitar. Or Pupitar is probably a better way of saying it. Right. Hi, we've never met, right? Sorry if I'm a bit restless. I found myself perfect home and I can hardly stop jumping with joy. Huh. Maybe I don't look it, but I really love bouncing around, you know? I'm pretty fast too. Okay, so he's a hard shell Pokemon. Has Crush and Bulldoze. Right. Let me just make sure. I did find the canoe around here, did I? Okay, I'm a little bit lost as to where the canoe is. I have no idea. Oh, it's there. I found it. We found the canoe finally. Oh, we're not going to be able to do it again, are we? I need to power up leafage. That's annoying. I've got lumber on me right there. Yeah, I've got lumber on me, so we can at least do that. We can at least make some salad. I do believe if we go to utilities, it needs 2 lumber. Okay. Well, let me just get some lumber from there. And we can make 2 cutting board. We can make 1 cutting board with the 2 lumber. Right. Do we have any leaves on me? No. That's the next mission then. We need leaves. That's a carrot. Is this a carrot or a leaf? Carrot, right, okay. What I might do is do that and then we could cut. And if we do that repeatedly, eventually you should get some leaves from it. It's generally quite a good rate. Ah, there we go. We've got 1 leaf. That's, I think, all we need. Yeah, we need 1 leaf and we could just use a leper berry. And we made a leper salad. Okay. Right, let's eat the leper salad. Has he actually done any work on this yet? No. Can you stop eating salad and do some work, please, Concorder? Yay. Right, he's finally doing that. Let's go get some more duckweed up here. Which should allow us to get a dragonite. So this makes a new habitat, which is the waterside dinghy. Which is where you get a dragonite. It says it's a common spawn, so it shouldn't take too long to get. We got some cleaning supplies. Okay. Do we know how much Tinkerton wanted? 6 bricks of concrete. Okay. Oh, and we need to deal with this veggies. We'll deal with the veggies our best. Well, you're working really hard on this town, Ditto. Can I ask for something too? Sure. Yay, thank you, Ditto. So, I want you to make a crop field and plant some vegetables. Any kind will work. Oh, and can you make the crop field somewhere close enough to walk from the Pokemon Center? Anywhere on the same island's okay. Okay. So there was a veggie field. Well, I'm going to nick the vegetables that are over here somewhere, I think. There's some vegetables somewhere on the island. On one... I've fallen again. I need to put some walls on this bridge. I need to make this bridge foolproof. Right. So where were the crops planted? Because I was going to nick those to make the fresh veggie field. Let me see. I don't have the most the greatest direction on this island yet. We're working on it. We're working on figuring where things are, but at the minute we're a little bit all over the place. Because I know it wasn't too close to the Pokemon Center, which is here. And the environment's currently getting closer to level 3. So let's see then. Where can we get some of these vegetables? Because we found tomato, wheat and bean seeds. That's what we found earlier. So let's see if we can find that again. And then we could just nick those. Which seems like a good way to get more veggies without too much work. Though that being said, it depends how much work it is to actually find them. But I was hoping we wouldn't have to wait for them to grow. I was essentially just trying to be lazy with it. Which is generally, to be honest, not a clever idea. So right, they're not on this island. The veggies aren't on this island, so it's gotta be... Oh, there's a Dragonite over there. Right, let's fall down here. We'll go and claim our Dragonite. And then we'll go and find the veggies. Because we have a new character that does eventually let us transform into them. Okay. Yawn, that was a good sleep. Oh, hello, where did you come from? Huh? What? I'm so sorry, it's just so nice that I keep nodding off. What, you made this home? Well, I feel like I could fly forever if I just get in a good sleep here. Okay. So this is a Dragonite. It's a dragon flying. It's the only one for the waterside dinghy, and it's a specialty water and fly. You made such a nice home. I really want to do it for you in return, but what can I do? Oh, I have an idea. You're a Ditto, right? So you should be able to transform into me. Then I can teach you how to fly like this. Okay, so we're going to use transform. We get the Dragonite form. That is actually so cute. The Dragonite form is really cute. Okay, so press B while in the air to fly. Okay. Over here. Oops. Is he following me? No. Okay. So we can't go upwards. We can only go down. But it's not too bad. It's better than no flight. Okay. You're still a beginner, so it might be hard for you to really zip around in the sky. Maybe fly is the right word. Glide, yeah, you'll be gliding. It's not flying exactly, more like falling really slowly. But that's okay, you don't have to worry about getting hurt, and moving between islands will be really easy. Let's try going to the next island. Just glide and follow my lead. Okay, we're gonna glide over here. Let me see if I can find where, okay. You've got the hang of it. Yes, we do. Let me just undo my transformation. Yeah, you did really well. Flying is lots of fun, isn't it? Now, anytime you want to go to another line, you can just use glide. It'll be super easy. Okay. Right. So we've unlocked the ability to glide as thanks to Dragonite, which we now have. Which does now mean, I think we have, for the Pokemon dolls that we have the Pokemon represented for all of them. Because the one that doesn't have a Pokemon type, the Pokemon for it, is the Substitute doll, which we have anyway. Because we have all the dolls, and we have all the Pokemon associated with the dolls. Which is a nice little thing. Right, where were these veggies? Because we watered them. But where were they? We should really learn to take note of where things are. Right, they're here. Okay, and it is dropping all the crops by doing it. Right, okay, come on. We need to do this. There we go. So we'll figure out how many crops we have in a second. Right. We have 3, 4, 5. We have 7. Well, that's annoying. I could have done with 8. Because that's what officially makes the fresh veggie field. But not to worry. Oh, I need to look into that actually. The cooking pot lets you make something with fresh water. I need to look into it at some point. Ooh, we got a rainbow feather. Okay, right, there we go. So let's go over to the next island. So we'll go back across there. And at least now we could just jump straight off the island. Or straight off the bridge. And we could just fly, which makes things so much easier. There we go. We now won't fall off the bridges, which is perfect. We fell off the bridges a few too many times. Right, he wanted it near to the Pokemon Center, so we'll do it here. Right. So let's get our Rototiller again. Okay, there we go. And let's get some of this planted. We'll see if it completes the request for Sprigatito, or however you say his name. However, I think we're going to be one crop short. Right, let's go and find where he is. Follow me. And I'm going to just see if I can buy a seed of some sort. I should be able to, I think. Hopefully we can buy some form of seed. I'm also going to buy 10 fresh water. Hang on. 5 wheat seeds. Okay, right. And it was just to spray some water. Right, okay, there we go. That should complete the request for him. So let's talk to him. Yay, we completed the request. And we are getting so close to the level 3 environment. And maybe just like one more Pokemon will do it. So let's make another of these habitats. Oh. There we go, that'll do. We can actually do that, I think. We can make that, and then if I go... So if I put that there, that's going to make the pig tall grass. But if I go onto here, it's going to make a mossy rest spot. Which, do we need a mossy rest spot? Oh, there's a very rare Pokemon that we still need to get. Okay. That's fine. We've got a few more habitats made, so we can get those working. And then we need a water Pokemon. Is this a water Pokemon? Can you clear mud? Yes, you can. Perfect. So we can get rid of this, which will help make the environment better as well. So there we go, that all helps. So we will go over and do it around the Pokemon Center as well. And we'll see if that can get us maybe just up to the level 3 that we need. By just clearing away the mud. Or some of the mud. We're not going to do all of it. And it has actually made a new habitat as well. Okay, right. So we've done that bit, and there's just some little more here. And then I think that's all the mud we're going to do. But this should at least make the habitat better. There we go. Let's split up. There we go. So we've still got some that aren't iffy homes, but we're not too worried about that at the minute, because I'm thinking we should be okay. Because Pig Tall Grass, you've still got, you've got 2 rares that are common, but the common we can't get yet. The tree shaded's going to be that. We've got a lot of the rares. And a lot of nighttime ones. Oh, tree shaded fluffy flower bed. Has a common there. So let's maybe do that then. Because we should be able to easily make a tree shaded fluffy flower bed. If we just remove these. So yeah, if we remove these, we should be okay. Because we could just go and place these here. And then if we put these in, it will hopefully make a nice habitat. There we go. So we should be able to get that Pokemon, which will at least get us, I think that should get us to level 3 environment when that spawns in. Which will at least get us past the first stage. Oh, and let's go and do this. We got a brick of concrete, which makes us come up with the idea for a concrete pipe. Okay, let's... I'm gonna break that block there. Because if I can get up here, we can glide all the way over here, and we should get mostly to the platform where Tinkerton is. So over here, we'll go over to this bit here, I think. There we go. Hey, do I spy some concrete? Thanks for bringing it to me. I hate to immediately hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts in action, or in working order. Okay. I had a look and I think we need a kind of special gear to get these lifts up and running. Problem is I can't find a gear like that anywhere around here. So I figure I could just make one myself, you know, but here's the catch. I need an iron ingot. Guess you know what I'm about to ask, eh? I'd be really grateful if you could find me a iron ore. Okay, we can go and get that. We can get that quite easy. Give iron ingots to Tink Master Tinkerton. Who is even meant to be following me? I don't know who's meant to be following me. Oh, it's him. Okay. Let's split up. I didn't realise you were still following me. Right. We need to go over here then. Oh no. I know I said I won't fall now, but the issue is it's not a foolproof plan. It's not completely foolproof, the flying mechanic. Right, there we go. We can get back up here, and we can go back on the bridge to get over to the Withered Wasteland. Because we can't glide over there because it's upwards. If only it was down from the original platform. Okay, we've fallen again, but we're at least on the right island now. So we might be able to just get up to where we need to be. Though that being said, it is actually all one island. Do we think we might be able to just place a block there? Then can I... There we go, we could do that. We could do that to get up, which makes sense, I think. And then now that we're up here, we could jump on this one to get up to... Oh no, I fell. Right, we can go up here. We're going to go the full way. And we will just fly over here. And let's go to the Withered Wasteland. And I'm just going to grab a drink while we are heading through. So go to Withered Wasteland, yes. Okay. Let's go over here then. And we could just fly across on our new Dragonite form. And we can fly basically straight from the gateway straight to our storage building to get iron ingots. We only have 2 though, so let's hope he doesn't need too many. We'll just do this to go back because it'll be a bit easier. So yeah, we'll do this to go back to the Sparkling Skylands, and then we will see how we're going. And hopefully we will be doing well. If you are enjoying the stream, please make sure you are leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Right. So we need to give Tinkerton the iron ingots, but first let's go and spawn this in here. Which gets us a giraffe. No. It is actually giraffering. Okay. Okay. So it's one of the Pokemon with 2 faces. Okay, it's a long neck normal psychic, and it has the gather speciality. You've earned a reward, okay. Okay, we got the recipe for a menu board. And how close are we to the level 3 environment? That didn't help much. Oh, it's Chris now saying that Tinkerton doesn't have a home. Okay. So it's annoyingly now counting Tinkerton on the system, which I didn't want it to. But never mind. We will get Tinkerton a home in a second, hopefully. Can I land on here? No. Right, let's do this. There we go. We could somehow manage to get up, I think. Ah, yeah, there we go. Tinkmaster! Got you something. Hey, an iron ingot, you managed to bring me one, huh? Much appreciated. I just gotta bop bam wham this into shape with my hammer and we'll have a gear in no time. Give me a minute, alright? Okay, well while that does that, I just need to plug something in so we don't lose the stream. And then we should be able to get a gear and get more of these lifts working. Okay. Right, we've got that plugged in now, so we won't lose the stream. We just are still waiting for Tinkerton to do that. But I'm thinking, is there another habitat we could make to potentially get some more Pokemon to spawn in? Because I don't think we can make the oversized dumping ground. We can make the playland and the tyre park we might be able to do. We might be able to do a fishing spot habitat. And this is the oversized dumping ground. Which needs 3 iron beams, a waste bin, tyres and a microwave. Oh, time for finishing touches. And a bop and a bam and a wham, there we go, all done. Oh hey there, Console Koi, perfect timing. Here, you can hang on to this. Okay, so we found some tinker gears. With that, you'll be able to make a lift platform. Just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other, and the lift will start moving between them. Come on, we've got no time to waste. Let's set up the first lift platform. Follow me. Okay. Are we just basically going to drop? Looks like it. And I figured a way which we could do the oversized dumping ground for Tinkerton. And I'm guessing he wants to do it here. This way. Okay, right, here's the spot. Yeah, I thought it might be. We're just going to set up a lift platform around here, and it will connect to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Which means I should probably teach you how to make a lift platform. Okay. Well, go on, try making one. So, do we have a crafter? Yes, we do. Oh, we need 5 iron ingots. Okay. We might need to do that next time. Because I don't have any iron ingots currently. Well, that's actually... Does this give you iron ingots or iron ore? Iron ore. We might have some actually. We might have some making in the Rocky Ridges. We'll have a look. We will go to the Rocky Ridges and have a look. So we might have some making potentially. We will check what's going on over there. If we haven't got any making, we can always make some more. We might have just about enough time for it. But we will have to have a look. We'll have to have a look if we've already got some making. But I'm not sure if we do. And now I have released all the videos, I think, for the Pokemon Pokopia that I did. So, this is now a level 5 environment. I think we finished the video on a level 4 because we didn't have all the Pokemon spawned in. But they are now, I think, mostly spawned in. We've got the odd habitat that's not fully done yet. Right. What's in here? Oh, we were making glass. Okay. Magma. Follow me. Can you, do this for me? Can you start lighting the fires, please? Okay, he's doing it, okay. Never mind, Magma, we don't need you. He was too distracted for us. So it takes a couple of minutes for that. So while we wait for that, what habitats can we make over there then? So we can make the playland, we can make a tyre park. Outdoor. So then we just need 2 Pokemetal for that. And then we can make a tyre toy. Or we can make the tyre park habitat. Because that just needs the slide tyres and 2 tyre toys. Do we have a recipe for a slide yet? I don't think we do. No. Okay. We do have a recipe for a canoe though, which is useful. But let's see if we can buy a slide here. Or how many slides we can make. Because we might be able to get more than one. If not, I might use the 3D printing machine and print one. We will see. Shop. Slide. Only 1 in stock, which is a little rather annoying, but we will work with it. Because all we will do is go into here. There we go. Take a picture of the slide. Because then we could just go into the Pokemon Center and deal with it in there. I don't think there's anything we really need to buy from him. Other than maybe that, actually. Give me that. 2,000? I mean, Clee's price is 400, but I don't think we want to use that. And I only have 3 Pokemetal. So, we need to not use the Pokemetal. Right. I need 10 Pokemetal to make a slide. Okay. We'll do that shortly then, I think. Because we just need to get some more Pokemetal for that. But Pokemetal's not really a problem now. We just have to go back to the wasteland to get it. But for now, I want to see if we've got any iron ingots made. And we at least have 1 habitat we can make in the Skylands, which will get us a little bit closer to where we need to be. Where is the iron ingots? Right, we've got 2 iron ingots, so we need to wait for 3 more. So let's have a look in our habitats for a few more minutes then. So we still have the fortune teller set. I'm guessing, given the fact that we've got an ocean and a marsh fishing spot, I guess there's going to be a fishing spot habitat to make. They're all pallet towns. And we've already got Espeon, because we, on the Cloud Island, we actually managed to get the recipe for one of those. Okay. So, the other thing, okay, we're still waiting on... Okay, I think actually most of our habitats are full now, actually. That last one's Pallet Town. I'm just seeing if there's any that are requiring Sparkling Skylands from habitats we've already done. We could do a furnace spot habitat, maybe. If we can find another furnace on the sparkling Skylands. And we can get one more in the trash collection site, maybe. So there's a few we could do over there. But I would need to make sure we've got the iron ore first. Which is still going to be a few minutes, unfortunately. Right. Okay, so we've still got the windy flower bed there. Railroad crossings, fine, 'cause that's not important. Okay, so have we got another one in here now? We do. So we just got to wait like about a minute or so for the last one. Right, so what we'll do is when we eventually go back to the Sparkle Skies, we'll see if we can set up a fishing habitat there. Because I did see there was a fishing rod. We just need to see if we can get ourselves a seat of some kind. But we should be able to make one, I think. Yeah, we can make a plain stool, which will do well. So we could do a fishing habitat there. We've nearly got the iron ingots we need. So we're just going to wait for this last one, and then we'll go to the Sparkling Skylands and sort Tinkerton out. And maybe we might be able to get Tinkerton a habitat set up, which would be amazing. And we will, between streams, we'll try and figure out how we can get Tinkerton onto our Cloud Island. Because one of the people I'm working that's on the Cloud Island with me is really waiting for it. So I think we need to try and get a Tinkerton over there. But we will have to see, because we've faced a lot of challenges in doing that. So we will see how that goes, but let's go and get the habitats all set up. And let's see if we can't get ourselves to the level 3 environment so that we can build up the Sparkling Skylands Pokemon Center. Right, so let's go over to where Tinkerton is. Oh, and actually, I want to pick up the fishing rod. I just want to see if this is going to make a habitat. Because I'm curious. It does. It makes a training waterfall habitat. Okay. So it's a seat, a waterfall, and water. Okay. So it wasn't actually what I was guessing, which was going to be with the fishing rod, but never mind. We do have a hint here for a habitat. which is going to be a spotless washing station, which is for a Mr. Rhyme, it looks like. So it needs a towel rack, a wall, mirror, and a sink. But for now, let's go and fly over here with our glide transformation. And get this lift set up. Hey, that looks real good. You got talent, console. Alright, try placing a lift platform so it connects to the island. Okay. Lift platform. So let's talk to him. Perfect, that spot ought to do a trick. Now we've got a lift running between here and the Pokemon Center. You know, I'd love to check out the town you're building. Why don't you escort me to the Pokemon Center? Take them. Alright, bud, I'll follow you. So we need to get on here with Tinkerton. So we'll get a nice picture. We'll get a nice picture with Tinkerton, and then let's hope that he can just follow us. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's like some of the others that we had to get following us, where they'd only walk on certain ground types, which is good. Okay. Right. Oh, while we're here, actually, I'm going to set up the, I'm going to start setting up a habitat for the tyres. Oh. That was actually, okay, we restored a playland habitat, which is actually a different habitat to what I was expecting. Oh, because it just needed a random toy. Okay. Let's take Tinkerton over to the Pokemon Center. We made it. Awesome. Ho ho, so you're the great builder Tinkerton. I hope you'll continue helping our friend Console Corey. Sure thing, just say the words and I'll help build up this town any way I can. Now, let me see if there's anything I can get started on. If you make lifts, you can have Pokemon follow you even to far off places. If you don't have enough Tinker Gears to craft with, give Tinkerton iron ingots and have them make some. And the environment level has increased. Level 3. Oh, Console Corey, and they all seem to be enjoying themselves as well. We have you to thank for that, so thank you. And that all leads me to something I'd like to ask of you. Would you work together with everyone to rebuild this town's Pokemon Center? I'm certain it's possible if you all work together. It may take a while, but I'll be waiting. Okay, important request, rebuild the Pokemon Center. Right, we'll claim that challenge, and then we'll go to the shop. Which gets us a whole lot of stuff. So, we want the magazine rack. Just because I want to get Rotom out of my area. Out of my house. We can get the PP up. I want to get a Pokemon kit. So gather some Pokemon and build away. This makes a store that somehow always feels a little exciting. Okay. And then we also have the Pokemon Center rebuilding kit. And I think that's the main things that we unlocked. We have a corrugated metal recipe. Concrete slab recipes. Skyland house recipe kits. We'll grab that. So we've got woven carpeting, concrete wall, and automatic doors. And we've got a set of 5 potato seeds. And let's see then. So it needs A gather, a build, and a bulldoze. And then needs 25 Pokemetal, 25 concrete, 25 glass, and 25 gold ingots. That's actually not too bad. And what does it take to build a Pokemart? Which I'm going to put next to it. Right, lumber. 10 concrete, 10 glass, and 10 Pokemetal. Okay. Should we go get some Pokemetal then? We will, for the last thing we do, let's start building a Pokemart, I think. So this will by far definitely be the last thing we do. We have got some more PP now. Which is even better. We do have now more ability to use moves. So we shouldn't run out of energy quite as much. But let's go and get a bunch of Pokemetal. And at least we have made some progress today. So we just need 10 Pokemetal for it. And let's go to the sparkling Skylands. We have now been live for 1 hour and 58 minutes. Hoping that you have enjoyed the stream. We're just going to finish this off quickly and then we will go and finish the stream, and then we'll be live again next week. Right. So let's add all of those, and we're going to need Tinkerton. Follow me. And then we need some other Pokemon, so let's see if we can get some Pokemon to follow us. Concorder, you will do good. And then let's get God of War as well. I think that's all the Pokemon we're going to need. There we go. Start building. It'll be done at 5:15. Okay, so it only takes 15 minutes. But we will look at that next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching the stream. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.